Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your favorite rapper, Billy, or B Sizzle, whichever you prefer. Sorry if you see this. This is the fur from the cat who will be my special guest today. So he's just sitting there. He's not really doing anything. So I have a mukbang story time for you guys. So I'm gonna tell you as I eat, I'm gonna tell you about the time I got a kiss on the cheek from my teacher. So in fifth grade, it was a whole day, you know? We were just chilling with one of the assistant teachers, and she was whispering on my ear over here. She was whispering in my ear, just asking me if I was okay. Because for some reason, I think I was sad, if I remember correctly, because this was fifth grade, my guys. So this was fifth grade. She was asking me if I was all right. I said, yeah, kind of, because one of the kids behind the table I was sitting at with the assistant teacher, one of the kids was losing their crap. Like, he would not be quiet. Like, anything the other teachers did, he would not just shut up. So, so there were a couple of kids we were sitting with, or a couple of kids that I was sitting with, which were me, Ricochet, and another kid that we'll call David. So we were sitting down with either our, I think we were with our teacher was, who had an Italian accent. Ricochet and I used to laugh about it when she spoke in her accent. So basically, she would be like, Billy, Ricochet. But, anyways, yeah. One of the kids in the back was losing their crud the entire time that the teacher was talking to me. Um, I didn't have anything to say about the whole thing because, I didn't want any part of it because you guys know me. If there's some sort of argument going on, I don't want any part of it, especially when those accusations were going on. Oh yeah, the Shamrock Shakes are back for the year. They're gonna only gonna be available until April, so get them quick. Yeah, it has the McDonald's logo on it. But enough with the jokes. For real, I did not want any part of what the kid was doing behind me. I was like 9 years old when this happened, so I was smart for a 9 year old. If you think about it, now that I think about it, it was actually one of my rough days because I was moving back and forth between towns between being with my mom, being with my grandma, being with my mom, being with my grandma, and I moved in with my grandma in 2014. But how do I say this? It was not one of my good years. Let's just say that. It was not one of my good years. Your good years are your years, and that's how you say it. Ow. So I'm pretty sure this happened after lunchtime, before, like, around the end of the day. So some kid was losing their crud behind me, Ricochet, and David, and we were doing some special things with the teacher while the fight between the teacher and that kid was going on. Um, our main teacher came up to me, whispered in my ears, was like, were you scared? I said, yeah, a little. And then she giggled and then kissed me right here, like next to my ear. And I was like, huh, that was awkward. It was one of my awkwardest moments in school ever. Like, one of the most awkward moments I've ever experienced. Like, I didn't understand why she did that. I just like went with the flow, because I was 9. I had a rough year so far. I just wanted the year to be over with. So 2014 was not really a good year. 2022 was an okay year, and then 2023 somewhere in the middle. 2024 so far has been the worst year ever. But 2014 was even worse. Am I cursed to have, like, I have a theory. I feel like I'm cursed to have bad years every 10 years. So it started in 2014, and I predict I'm going to have another bad year in 2034. So that's only going to be when I turn 30. So that's another 10 years down the line. This year I'm turning 20. I haven't turned 20 quite yet, but I'm getting there. I better figure out what the heck to do by then. So, and the day just played out like usual. But here's an interesting story, another interesting story. The next day, I think, a couple days after, yeah, it had to be a couple days after. A couple days after that day, we had a project assigned to us where we had to create a poster board with all the regions of the Virginia State project. It was a project essentially. So my grandma and I, we put Virginia. We drew a picture of Virginia as best we could. 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. Sorry about that. I didn't know if you heard that, but the dog was starting to bark at people walking outside. Excuse me. But anyways, we drew a picture of Virginia best we could by looking at the history book. Sorry, looking at the history book, and we drew a picture of Virginia on the poster board. So I'm not sure if we did the little island-like peninsula, whatever details on the side, but we did what we could. We just did. We just had to try something. But we were trying to draw Virginia best we could because we wanted it to be a good grade for me. So my grandma and had my aunt come over and help decorate the poster board. So we used M&Ms for this project. We put red M&Ms in the Appalachian Plateau. We put yellow M&Ms for the Valley and Ridge. We put blue M&Ms for the Blue Ridge Mountains. We used orange M&Ms for the Piedmont, and we used yellow M&Ms for the Coastal Plains. And it was one of the coolest projects I've done so far. Definitely a sweet project. Rim shot. I had to do that. I'm sorry. Definitely a sweet project. So it was one of the coolest projects I did, and it was one of the many projects I've done in school. Like, picture it like you're picture it as you doing a special event for school. It's essentially like that. Doing a special event that you knew you wanted to do. So just think of it like that. Some sort of event that was for a grade. Yay! um, that happened in my final year of high school. I went to a different school. In my final year of high school, 12th grade, I went to a different school for life education or whatever. The kind of life education I wanted was parenting skills. I went there for the last year of high school. I tried to go back the next year, but I couldn't because my grandparents didn't want me to. So I figured, I'm just going to go straight to work. And I did. And that's kind of what's going on right now. So, got my Shamrock Shake. It's really minty. They have these back, but only for the spring until April. And before summer comes, they're gone. And they're only available until the beginning of April. So hurry up. Not sponsored. So, what did you guys think of this McDonald's? No, I'm sorry. WcDonald's story time mukbang. I wanted to do one for a while, but I just kept on forgetting. I finally got it done now because I was like, home alone, might as well grab some lunch. Oh, and I also don't just have this double cheeseburger here. I also have 20-piece chicken nuggets. Alright, I'm gonna pop one of these ranch cups open. One of my favorite sauces to go with these, definitely ranch. You can never go wrong with ranch. Mmm. Man, that takes me back. Man, that takes me back to 2016, everyone. Where I would just get some chicken nuggets, dip them in ranch every time I took a bite, and then just devour it, enjoying every last minute of the taste. Mmm. And that's the story of how I got kissed on the cheek by my elementary school teacher, and how I also got to where I am now. Oh, and you guys have been asking this a lot. What inspired me to be a rapper? What inspired me was it was a project for my 12th grade astrology class. And I decided one of the topics was a rap song about the history under the category of history of the telescope. And I was like, okay, I can make that. I can make that. So I submitted it to the teacher and uploaded it right here on this channel. So if you want to watch it, I'll leave a link in the description for you to see it. By now, by the time you're watching this video, I'm on hiatus, but I still decided to just do this. I'll be back next week, probably Monday or Thursday next week. I don't know. I already have the podcast and reaction recorded, and it's up on my extra channel, which is also down in the description. However, those videos are on unlisted mode until I come back. So I'm gonna go ahead, finish my lunch, and do what else I gotta do. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like. If I can figure out where it is. If you're on mobile, it might be over here. And if you're on desktop, it might be somewhere over here. The box is blocking the way. Might be over here if you're on desktop. And if you didn't like the video, you can click the dislike button. However, dislikes are off on YouTube all throughout the platform. And also, if you would like to subscribe right here, the subscribe button is over here. So if you like my content, why not go ahead over here and subscribe to the channel. And you can also check out all my other stuff. I do podcasts, I do reactions, and I make music. So if you would like to check out all my other stuff, go ahead down over here where my profile picture is, and then you'll see everything I have. And I will see you guys in the next video, and as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Peace.